Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Oh yeah, send them on out! The best distance runners in the USA taking to the streets of Los Angeles today.
Two women.
So with the third, so we kind of started just running together like it was practice. We've worked on this a lot. Like we've worked really, really hard together. And on the third lap, I started going through a rough patch, and she kind of turned to me and she's like, "We've got this. Like we're gonna be right there for each other. You know, we're gonna get on the team, because that's been our dream. It's not to get on the team ourselves, it's both of us there." So we were running together, and she got me through that rough patch. And then on the last lap, I think she kind of started going through a rough patch as well. And so it was the same thing. I was like, you know what, she did it for me, I'm gonna do it for her. I'm gonna get her through this. I'm gonna try and talk her through it a little bit. And I think she was overheating a little bit. So we started kind of going through, and then with about a mile to go, I was keeping an eye on Des. I knew Kara wasn't far behind her, and that was not a position I wanted to be in, was the third, fourth position. When with about a mile to go, I saw Des coming up, and that's when I decided I really needed to make a move, and so I went for it there. She put everything out there today. She works so incredibly hard, and she's helped me so much the past 4 months. I've kind of just been hanging on to her. And today, it was one of the bravest, like most courageous runs I've ever seen, because she was definitely something was going on. And I think she had to focus literally on every single step she was taking to get to the finish line, and she made it happen.
About, I think it was around mile 23, when she clearly looks like she's in pain. What are you telling her? Is she telling you, go ahead, go? Is she, what was the back and forth like?
It was kind of, so we like slowed down a little bit, and I noticed she was kind of trailing off, which normally she is right by my side, stride for stride. And so I kind of looked and I asked her, I was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And she was like, "No, I'm not." And she seemed like she was even struggling a little bit just to like say that. She was like, basically I was like, "You've got this, you can do this, like one step at a time." And then I started telling her, I was like, 1 mile at a time, just get to the next water station. There were a couple times she's like, "I'm not sure I can do this." And I just kept telling her she could do it. Like I know what she's made of. Like she's so tough. So I knew no matter how bad she was hurting, she could make it happen. I was a little nervous. I started noticing the last couple miles actually, like at first I thought she was kind of just going through a bad patch, which is very typical in marathons. And then before the last water stop, I kind of looked at her and she was turning bright red. And I knew the heat was getting to her. And so that's where I was like, I told her, I was like, "I'm gonna get you a water bottle, dump the whole thing on your head." And so I handed her a water bottle, and that's when I started getting a little bit concerned, because once that starts happening, you never know if you're even gonna finish. So I feel absolutely incredible. I did move out to Portland 5 months ago, and basically I just got straight into training with Shalane. I was originally planning on doing a fall marathon, and I decided it was basically to give me confidence after Boston. Boston did not go well this past year, and so I just knew training with Shalane, that would give me all the confidence I need going into this one. And so I nixed that, took some time off, which is, I really, really needed it, and then just got to work. And so it's been a really incredible experience, and I'm absolutely thrilled.